Hello, guys. It's High Priestess Jamila. There have been a couple of people who have been a little bit concerned about the Sabbath this year, the Sabbats this year. Okay. And you know, if you visit the website within the next hour, you'll see that the Black Candle Vigil, I'm already filled up on that. I don't have any more spots in that. I can't take any more for that. But because I had such a huge response for the I had such a huge response when I launched that particular service that I can't take any more for that for January. Okay. Now in February I may open up another one depending on what happens, but I want to focus on the Sabbath. However, the Sabbath circles are only going to be for select participants only. Okay. Because it really, really depends on your intent for the Sabbats. It's not anything against anybody that has joined previously, but the reason why we are doing that is because Spirit informed me that there are certain people that are basically getting into the Sabbath so that they can create sabotage. And spirits don't want those people. Okay. Now, there's some of you guys that are pretty much, you've been doing my Sabbats for years. You've been doing my circles for years. And you guys will definitely be able to get in. So what I want you to do is either text or email me, and I will send you a request. So it's not going to be available on the website this time, okay? It is by pretty much select invitation only. Okay. Now, the next one that is coming up is going to be Imbolc. That will be coming up February the 1st and the 2nd. We will be honoring the goddess Brigitte, okay, which basically is it's, to understand the Sabbats, you would have to, honestly do research on it to completely understand what it is about. A lot of the SBITs that we were having live, we're not going to be doing those anymore. And the reason why is because there's way too many people that want to cause destruction and chaos within the circle. Again, if that's not something that you were focused on and you were in my circles, then you're fine. But there have been a couple that I have noticed that have gotten in the Sabbath so that they can purposely cause sabotage to me, which is kind of stupid because why would you even get involved with that? I don't understand a lot of people and their reasoning, but there's a lot of people that have crazy reasons for what they're doing. The Sabbats are about venerating the ancestors. The Sabbats are about what they are about. Now, Imbolc is the first Sabbat of the year. It's the first one, okay? And it's held February the 1st and the 2nd. And so this is all about new beginnings. This is all about change, okay? This is all about honoring the goddess Brigitte, and we have to be very, very careful because there are a lot of people that hate women, they hate children, and you're not welcome in my circle. They just hate life. Okay. So, if you guys want to get into the circle, you can. Yes, I will be having a ritual this year. Yes, we will be holding SBITs. No, we are not going to be doing a lot of that stuff publicly because I'm going to tell y'all something, especially if you are on YouTube. Okay. Especially if you are on YouTube, there are a lot of people that are broken inside. They have a lot of issues. They have a lot of spiritual issues. And what they do is they try to get into the circles to cause sabotage to as many people as possible. Now, obviously, we have been protected from a lot of that stuff, and a lot of you guys know that my Sabbats, they work. It works. It just is what it is. It's nothing that we can do about that or change that. But I noticed that like last year, all last year, getting these people that are pretty much, uh, they don't have respect. They don't. So Imbolc is also known as the women's holiday. And there are a lot of people that obviously don't like women. And they do as much as possible to cause issues and sabotage to women. Okay. So you can text me at either 770-686-7461 or my new number, which is, guys, I'm still getting that number by heart. I'm still learning my new office number by heart. Let me grab it real quick. I'm sorry. So basically it celebrates, it's a festival that it's about spring being around the corner, and it celebrates light and fertility. Now, if you notice that there are a lot of people, I'm going to tell you something. When you see somebody attacking somebody's children, that means that I think that there's a lot of people that are crazy, and there's a lot of people that hate life. They hate life. They've got these, interdimensional demons on them, and it is, the energy is very, very real. And they just, even my children have been attacked. My children have been under attack. It is what it is. And so it is protection. Okay. Protection of the womb, protection of the woman. And it brings in growth. Now, a lot of you guys that are being targeted by these particular entities, especially if your children are under attack. I get a lot of people saying, my children are under attack. My children are under attack. Why are my children under attack? Why do I feel like my children are under attack? Okay. And it is because this is a space and time where this is happening a lot. In fact, you got people running around saying to their mothers, why did you give birth to me? It would have been better that I wasn't born. Okay. Obviously. And you know what these people do? They don't just go underground, and they don't just leave people alone. What they do is they go out there and they harass and they stalk. Now, a lot of you guys that don't have children, you can still get in the Sabbat. You are still a child of somebody. You are a child of God. You are a child of the Great Mother. You are a child of the universe. So a lot of you guys will say, well, I don't have any children, but a lot of you guys, especially a lot of my clients that don't have children, you want children. The woman's womb is factually under attack for some reason. Okay. I mean, it can come from several different sources. Whatever it is, we don't care. Honestly, that's just demonic when you're trying to figure out the source of that, because it comes from so many different sources. But Imbolc will be available. Especially a lot of you guys that did not do Imbolc last year, you need to do it this year. Okay. My Imbolc altar, more than likely, I am not going to be showing it on YouTube because, again, and typically, I'm going to be honest with you, it comes from religious fanatics. They are angry, they are upset, they are depressed, they are sad because they have been promised that the world is going to end. They keep predicting these ends. The end of the world is coming on this day. The end of the world is coming on that day. There is no end of the world. These people are brainwashed, okay? But they can affect everybody else energetically, is what they do. So, to make sure that you're protected, to make sure your womb is protected, because I know that there's a lot of you guys that are trying to conceive. There's a lot of you guys that have children. There's a lot of you guys that it's not just about having children, but it is about survival. Okay. So this particular ritual, I'm not even going to disclose to the public how much it costs. Okay. Just contact me. I'm going to give you guys my other office number for you guys to reach me. And then what I will do is I will send you a invoice. Okay. If you guys want to pay through Cashapp, you can, but I would prefer for you to use Venmo. Okay. Hey, JB. Hello. How are you today? Now, the reason why I want you guys to contact me is because I need to look at your situation first. I need to look at what is happening, because there are some people that they'll want to enter into the circle, and I understand not having the money to get your work done. But do y'all know that I do offer payment arrangements for work? I offer payment arrangements for cleanses. I offer payment arrangements for hex removers. I offer payment arrangements for generational hex removers. So there's never really any excuse to not be able to. Now, some of y'all have pure intent. If I can see that you have pure intent, then you're good. JB, that's a good question. Okay, because I do not have Etsy, and I will not be getting Etsy back for a while because I'm still dealing with some stuff with Etsy. And it is because I am very, very stubborn. It's my own stubbornness, but I do accept PayPal. Okay. So even if you're not in America and you're in another country, I can send you an invoice. You can still pay via PayPal. You don't even have to have a PayPal. You can just pay with your debit or credit card via PayPal. And then also I do accept Venmo. Okay. All right, cool. So if PayPal is good, then you're good. Just make sure that you contact me. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna pull up my number. Because we have an SBIT coming up that I need to have people already in. Okay. You guys know that I like to doing things in advance. I cannot stand doing things at the last minute. I don't like that. Okay. But give me a second. I am going to pull up my other office number because right now I still have people contacting me at the old office number. Yeah, just contact me and say, hey, send me an invoice, and I'll send you an invoice. And it'll be just as simple as that. If I cannot accept you into the circle, I will let you know, and I will let you know why I can't accept you. But it's not, I don't want to work with you. It's not that. It's just that some people need more than that. Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. I look forward to that, JB. Okay. Most of the, and I'm gonna update, I'm gonna go ahead and do that update right now to update my video description box. I have not done that yet. So my office number is, and I thought I had put that, where is it? You know what? Let me go over to my community tab. And I'm gonna put that in the chat room. So for the month of January, I'm not accepting anybody else with the Black Candle Vigil, but we will be doing SBITs for Imbolc. You don't want to miss any of the Sabbats. You don't. Okay, there's my number, 470-759-6389. You can text me or you can call me. No, you can still reach me at both of those numbers, JB. Both of those numbers are active. It's just that to reach me directly, the 470 number is the best one. I go and I check the messages at that other number periodically, but I am giving people the new number. And it's not that I don't use the old number, it's just that I don't have the app on my phone. Thank you. Thank you. I love them. They are, aren't they nice? And I just love the goddess Brigitte. She is amazing. Okay. She is amazing. Wouldn't have been able to do nothing without her. She is amazing. So I want to make sure that I honor her correctly and, not have a bunch of crap going on within that because, and she's very, where spirits are being very selective on that, which is why it's not just going to be up on the website. Okay. Hey, Jen. Hello. Okay, cool, JB. Um, so here's the deal with the number, the old number. That is a Google Voice number that I have had since 2015, since I started my company. Okay. However, it's too easy for people to spam Google Voice. And so even though I would have the settings set up to where people couldn't call anonymous or private, it would still bring the call through. And so I kept getting these annoying voice messages. They would come through. I would get the notifications on my phone. And so with my new number and with the new service that I'm using, if you have a high spam score, if you're a scammer that's calling my new number, it'll go straight into oblivion. I don't even see those messages. So make sure that if you guys have like a privacy filter on your phone, that you take it off or you email me because you won't be able to get through at that new number. So I'm still checking messages at the old number. It's just that, and even a lot of the calls are being forwarded. I feel that Google Voice, it's too easy to compromise that number. Okay. So, and then also, it's some other stuff I'm not going to get into. Yes, I have. Yeah. Yeah. Her energy is amazing. It's really good. So if you guys want to get in Imbolc, um, just text me and I will let you know how much it is. And if you agree that that's what you want to get, you want to do it, then I will send you an invoice. The invoices will come through PayPal, through email. Also, I can invoice you through Venmo. If you guys want to pay through Venmo, you can do it through there. Cashapp, I do accept Cashapp. I like Cashapp. It's okay. Cashapp is okay. Like if you want to pay through Cashapp, you can, but I prefer PayPal and Venmo. Honestly, when it comes to Cashapp, there is way too much negative energy around Cashapp. 75% of my clients cannot stand Cashapp because they have lost money through Cashapp. Even though Cashapp it's owned by a reputable company, which is Square. Square is who owns Cashapp. They're the ones that offer Cashapp. But there's a lot of complaints about Cashapp, a lot. Okay. And then even last year, the scammers were able to flag my Cashapp. It was so weird. So, it's not necessarily so. I got I have an actual PayPal. Okay. I have an actual PayPal. So I can send you guys invoices through that. Okay. And it's not terribly expensive. It's not. But, in fact, a lot of my prices that you can get on the website, I hate it that people can see it because you got people that it is something weird about that. So, it's good to have the website. It's great to have it, especially for readings, but for a lot of my rituals, I think I'm going to completely take the ritual tab off of that because people, they are constantly focused constantly because they're filled with demons. And then, but again, I have very powerful protection, extremely powerful protection. So I'm not worried about these people at all, but it's just the point that, it's just the point that, people will, they have something to say. They take issue with that. In particular, people that belong to certain churches, they don't realize that I'm not taking anything from my clients. When your spirit guides give you the money, when they supply you that money to pay me, that is something that is not, it's not a vice. It's not a problem. My clients don't have a problem typically with paying for the work that they get. Barbara says, I have a question about Cash App because my Cash App is via my bank. So it is protected. Do you feel it still has bad energy? No, not necessarily, but I have noticed that with a lot of my clients that have paid me thousands of dollars, these are clients that have been with me for years. They typically have an issue with Cash App. So I do accept Cash App. It's in the video description box. So I don't have a problem with Cash App. Okay. However, if you don't like Cash App, then Venmo would be an alternative for Cash App. Okay. It would be an alternative. So I'm not saying that it's necessarily bad energy. Because I take Cash App all the time. I take Cash App every day. But, and I take Zelle. I take Zelle as well. So all of that information is in the video description box. For me, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I prefer to use PayPal, whether or not you have a PayPal or not. You know why? Because it condenses everything into one platform. As a business owner, I don't prefer Cash App because it's more difficult. It makes it more difficult to keep track of the people that are paying through Cash App. You know, a lot of people, they're not necessarily using their names. And then also when it comes to Cash App, it makes it very difficult when I'm trying to access my financial records. With PayPal, I'm able to track everything through there. So if I got everybody on one or two, or even Zelle, then that does make it easier for me to track everybody. If I could get everybody through through the website, as well as through PayPal invoicing, direct invoicing, that is my preference, because when I'm getting ready to do a ritual and I need like your name, your information, I can go straight to PayPal. I have everything that I need. So that's my whole thing about that. But no, yeah. I don't like bad energy either, but you know what? Unfortunately, it's something that we're all dealing with, you know, even when we don't want to. But yeah, but you're good. You don't have to worry about bad energy over here. Everybody is protected. And I noticed that there was a couple of people that said, "Oh, there was somebody that contacted me. I know exactly who that crazy person is. You wouldn't believe who that crazy person is." Please do not worry about those crazy people. That's the one thing I want y'all to know. Now, I can't guarantee that crazy won't touch you if you are not in the circle, because there's a lot of people that, you know, they are not pagan, they are Christian. And, you know, I don't quite understand why people conform to those beliefs when it's not doing them any good, when there's not any blessings and there's still a lot of struggle, sickness, death, destruction, uh, you know, poverty and struggle. So I don't understand that, but it is what it is. You know, my whole thing about it is that I am pagan. I have pagan beliefs. You know, a lot of the religions were built off of paganism, but they are indoctrinated systems. And through those indoctrinated systems comes a lot of struggle, demons, and things of that nature. So when it comes to Imbolc, here's the thing. It is all about taking the path that is not so difficult, because for a lot of you guys, last year was difficult. The year before that, the past 10 years of your life has just been difficult. Okay. And especially if you're a woman, especially if you are a woman with children, especially if you are a melanated woman, but all women. So the thing of it is about Imbolc is that we are going to be getting the protection that is needed, and then also other things. Honoring and venerating the goddess is so important, because we can see everybody pretty much spitting in her womb, pretty much. And so, um, this is going to be one where you can, because here's the thing, I'm an empath. And what I sense, as far as what I feel from the world, is a lot of people being very pressed, a lot of people being very stressed, a lot of people having to more so put on a facade, the facades. They're going through hell. I'm talking about actual hell within themselves, but then they have to come and they have to put on a facade. For me, I like to actually feel that security. So Bridget, what I love about the goddess Bridget is the security that she brings to me. The security. Okay. So, for example, certain things that you can have setbacks. Who wants to just continuously have setbacks over and over again? Just constantly having setbacks, you know. So it's all about growth, and it's all about fertility. Um, a lot of people's beliefs go against anything that can be secure or even fertile. You know, we have a dynamic called antinatalism now. It's gotten real bad out there. And again, of course, when somebody has been indoctrinated in a belief, rarely, rarely, rarely do they keep that belief to themselves. They have to go out and get other people to be involved with that belief, whether or not you like it or not. So you're sort of being forced into that energy a lot of the times. Okay. Right. Right. Exactly. And that is a huge aspect of the problem. And see, here's the whole thing about it. The reason why people trust me is because when y'all come to me with y'all spiritual stuff, you're not going to ever hear me say, oh, you're crazy, because you're not crazy. What you are experiencing is very real. It's very real. So, you know, that's why a lot of people prefer to come and talk to me, because they know you go to somebody else and they're going to be like, oh, this person's crazy. You're not crazy. And that is negative energy. Instead of them actually coming clean about the situation, you know, and being honest about it, people would rather it be a lie, because you know, and even the medical industry, even the field of psychiatry has admitted to supernatural occurrences. They have all admitted to that. But we still have people out here that will just accuse you of being crazy. Okay. So, you know, so that's pretty much, you know, with those beliefs of that religion and stuff, you know, it's all about taking advantage of people. It was all about setting up a system that could exploit people. It's pretty much what it was about. So you don't have to worry about that over here. Okay. Your spiritual gifts are not only embraced, but they are encouraged. Okay. So, you know, and that's just, you know, the main aspect of it is finding a safe place to go that you can grow and and get your spiritual gifts in check, or get them balanced and get yourself balanced. Okay. Because a lot of those medications are not helping people. I am an advocate of protection, as well as natural remedies for a lot of what is going on with a lot of you guys. So, you know, I think that what causes the problem is people and their negativity. Okay. So that's what causes a majority of the issue is that negativity. Okay. Um, so yeah, just text me or either email me. My email address is queenjamila941 at Gmail. Yeah, meds make it worse. It makes it worse, and it makes it easier for certain bad spirits um to take over yourself. And I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. It's obvious that with a lot of the religion, it's not about the religion itself, but it's the people that use it to take advantage. Okay. And it's the entities that use it to take advantage, because what they're banking on is your ignorance. Okay. Which what they're banking on is your fear. And we don't do that over here. Okay. Now, I will tell you that if you're not doing anything to protect yourself, and you are allowing that type of energy to enter into the third eye, to enter into the chakras, then you know you're gonna get sick. You're not gonna be feeling well. You're gonna, you know, you're gonna have some issues. You know what I'm saying? But as long as you know self and you love self, and you're in an environment that which you can heal yourself, And from what I can tell is that number one, the main focus is going to be healing for this circle, is going to be healing, but also other things. Okay. If you're in the circle, you guys can contact me. Also, if you're in the circle, you get discounted readings. Okay. So your readings will be discounted. You just have to contact me because, from what I can see is that, they want to totally question everything and it's just really bad. So a lot of this stuff needs to be, discussed in private. And so here's the number right here again. Just text me and I can get you into the circle. And I do also take payment arrangements for my Sabbats as well. But some of you guys really, really, really do need to clear yourselves. You do. Now that's something that can't be avoided. Hey, love only. Hello. Hello, how are you doing? Okay. But I can already tell that, just by looking at what I can see in the circle is that yeah. See, Ten of Swords upright. This is all about you being crazy made. They're crazy making people. Okay. If everybody is crazy, then they can control you. Then they can control what you think, how you feel, what you do. They can control every aspect of your life and they can tap in. Yep. And I knew I would see that devil card. So a lot of the up until the actual Sabbath, we are going to be doing a lot of work as far as with warding off bad spirits. To see if you have a terrible headache, that means that something. So how long have you been having this headache? That's exactly how people are staying sick. You're absolutely right. How long have you been having this headache, love only? Somebody doing head work on you is what spirit is telling me. Okay, whenever somebody's doing head work on you, that it'll give you a headache. It'll give you a horrible headache because the pain is coming from your body telling you something is wrong. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting from spirit is what spirit told me is that somebody's doing head work on you. Okay, somebody that's crazy too. Somebody that actually is considered to be clinically insane. Okay, because I mean, I ain't even gonna lie to you. We all go through anxiety. We all go through some kind of depression sometimes. But there are some people, they have these demons on them that just causes them to, I mean, go through self-destruction to where they cutting themselves, they killing folk and stuff, and it's bad, okay? Because people are demonically possessed. And there's some people that are just horrible, bad people. I've asked myself the same question. Why would somebody attack my babies? And I've noticed that since I've been banishing that demon, that my son has, because they was, I mean, literally there was this one person, she was attacking my son every day. I said, why are you attacking the baby? It just, they crazy. And see, Jacob is way too sensitive for that. He's extremely sensitive and he's out in the public eye. And then also so it's something to where, it's better for you to only get 0 to 5% of that energetically. If you can cut it down, there's some people that are on 100. There's some people that are at 100, totally wrapped up in crap that does not serve their purpose at all. Okay. And until they listen to the right person and not listen to demonic people, they're going to be wrapped up into that and stuck where they at. Okay. Mm-hmm. Have you had a consultation, love only? Let me give y'all my website. I'll put it in the chat. You need to get a consultation, sweetie. Okay. That headaches is the very beginnings. It's your body giving you a warning. So that person, what I can sense is that they're trying to put you under some kind of mind control. People love putting people under mind control. It's almost like a little kid that just wants to see people do stupid stuff. And more than likely, it's somebody close to you. So we did do a reading. How long ago did we do the reading? I'm sorry, love only. I talk to so many people that I can't exactly remember, you know what I'm saying, who you are. Yeah, yeah. And that happens a lot. Okay, okay, okay. Well, if you text me, I'll remember your name. I'll remember you by name. But I've talked to so many people over the last couple of months that, I can't exactly, so I apologize if I can't remember. But the thing of it is about older people and elderly people is that they got bamboozled and hoodwinked. So a lot of them that are on those medications, it makes it easier, especially cholesterol medication. Yeah. If you take a cholesterol medication from the doctor, you taking direct head work. Okay, don't put okay, I do remember you. I do remember you. Yeah, I do remember you now. And see, I warned you about that. I told you that they were doing stuff like that. You need a cleanse, hon, is what you need. Okay, it's not that the cleanse is gonna, a lot of people get scared. They say, oh, well, is the cleanse gonna make me more susceptible? No, it makes you less susceptible and it'll clear your head of this. It'll clear your head. Yeah, I don't believe in attacking people's children. Mm-mm. I don't believe in that. Okay. Now, I can tell you the one way to protect your children is to not be doing all that evil stuff to people, just people that, my whole thing about it is that I'm only on the defense for people that are attacking me. You know what I'm saying? If you attacking me, don't get mad at me for what my spirits might do, but you know what I'm saying? Just don't attack me. But there's some people that are out of control. People that know how to control themselves, they're not just randomly attacking people. People that are under those lower level demons, just people that just don't have no good sense at all and just, it's just nonsensical. They doing all kind of stuff. They don't care. And keep in mind, if you attack a mother or a father, you're also attacking their children. Now, if somebody attacks you and you ain't got no choice, what you supposed to do? Lay down there? What do you want to be, Jesus? You gonna lay down and die for somebody? I wouldn't, because it's not even necessary. Yeah, you're right. So love only, just get at me. Like I told y'all, I do offer payment arrangements on all of my rituals. Okay. So, that's what they do. That's what, and what's, your zodiac sign again? For the cleanses, the deposit that I have to have for the cleanses is 200. The deposits that I need for the curse removals is 300. You can pay the rest later. I usually like to have it within a moon cycle or sooner. As soon as you get it, make sure you pay it. But you can put down a $200 deposit on the cleanses, and you can also put down a $300 deposit on the hex removals. Okay, that's how that works. You're welcome, love only. Just text me if you need me, because a lot of people, when it comes to stuff like that, you just never know. Jill, an uncrossing ritual is very different from a cleansing. It really, really is. It's a lot more involved. It takes a lot more work on my part to uncross somebody. But if you are in a position to where you're like, well, I can't really afford to get the actual hex remover, the cleanses will buy you time, and it'll all even itself out. Because most of the time, what people want to do is they want to affect your money. They want to affect your health. That's the main thing that those evil entities want to do. They want to affect your money and your health. And it is very real. Okay. And there's always some kind of entity or spirit that is there to be at service for those people. A lot of people that don't mess with nobody, you can be one of the people that don't mess with nobody, you don't bother nobody, and you're the ones that they want to go for because you're peaceful, you're not bothering anybody, you're on the right path, and they want to throw you off the path, okay, that you're on. So you're a Leo. Okay. So love only, and I can tell you that it's probably jealousy. It's the same thing. It's jealousy, it's envy, uh it's hatred, and then also it's about tearing down and being very destructive to your mind, body, and spirit is what it's generally and typically about. But in your case is even worse. If you have an elder person or a family member attacking you, you have got to be on red alert. I'm sorry, because that's bad. When you got your own family members attacking you, that's bad. It's not necessarily your fault. Sometimes it's not even, it depends. It depends. But the whole point of it is to remove it and to send it where it needs to go. And then also sometimes to bind somebody. So you feel nauseated? Okay. That means that right now you're actively under spiritual attack. It's sad, but don't let it get you down, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't let that stuff get you down. Okay? Just do something about it. People sometimes make their choices. I know that for me, I wouldn't dream of just attacking a family member. If an entity came to me and said, do this to a person, I'd be like, no, what do but some people, they just, they have malice. They're very malicious. Okay. Okay, sweetie. Yeah, just text me. I'll be here. Because I'm going to tell you what it is. What they'll do is, and I see it mainly coming in through religion. Oh, we all's gonna die. We all need to die. Give up the flesh and all this stuff. But then you're still gonna be here 10 years from now, but you're gonna be sick. You're gonna be sick and broke. You'll still be here. All those people will still be here, but they'll still be sick. They'll be sicker than they were, or either broke or both. Okay. And I always advise my people that are even getting work done for you to get in the Sabbats And if you are currently getting work done, I will discount the Sabbat sacrifice for you, because the money is the sacrifice. You don't have to, sacrifice. I mean, we all make sacrifices. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I always make a meat offering to the spirits. I always make a fruit offering. I always make other offerings, but it's something that I deal with over here. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go, guys. Just make sure that you text me if you guys want to get in the Sabbath. You can get in now. And because we're already working on what's coming up, because Imbolc is actually in just a few weeks here. Okay, and you don't never want to do things at the last minute. I mean, do it when you can, but try not to do it at the last minute. Okay. All right, y'all. You're welcome, love only. Just contact me. You know what? A lot of times those spirits will try to make it harder. What they'll do is they'll say, don't do it. Don't do it. And you know that you need to do it. So if you know that you need to reach out to a spiritualist, then do it. Okay, especially me, because I know what I'm talking about, and I've done a lot for people throughout the years. So I'm not, there's some people out there that, they just have that very destructive energy on them. But for me, you can rest assured that you're in good hands when it comes to me. Okay. Is it your first time? That's cool. That's what's up. Yeah, trust in your spirits. When your spirits lead you to me, that means that they led you into the correct place. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you, love only. That's what I'm talking about. I love that energy. Trust is so important. I'll tell y'all something. Do I have anything for spiritual cleansing on my website? I do. I have the cleanses, but Jill Valentine, if you need a cleanse, my cleanses are 360. Like I said, if you don't have all of the money for a cleanse, just contact me. I will invoice you a deposit that you can pay for the cleanse. You can just pay the rest later. You mean as far as like things that you can buy on the website? I would say my spiritual cleanses, and then there's also a hoodoo jar that I do. Yeah, they are. They are, but y'all know that these people will actually try to block out your ancestors. I've seen that happen too. I've seen them try to block out your ancestors. And then also there's some people that will try to get you to, not trust your ancestors, which is another mistake. Something to buy before you get the generational hex. I'd say that is now. See, here's the thing: you don't ever want to just do that. Like I always tell people to start at the cleanse, but before you get a generational hex remover, because I don't like to just throw people off into stuff. It's best to get the cleanse, because do that first and then do the generational hex remover, because you need to prepare yourself for that. If people would make the correct decision, then it would be okay. But there are a lot of people out there that are being horribly misled. And then there are a lot of people that are being misinformed, miseducated, and influenced under under that negative influence. Okay. Right. Exactly, Jen. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So, Zion, are you gonna have to contact me and show me what you're talking about, hon? Oh yeah, brought to you by Yemi Ya. Exactly. Exactly. All right, y'all. I will catch y'all later. Um, like I said, I will be watching my phone tonight for you guys that want to get in because we got a. Let me look that up real quick because I know that we have a. Um, Let me look at our moon phase because we do go by the moon phases. We do. I go by the moon phases, but also you get into my circle and you're protected. So we have a full moon coming up. We're already in full moon energy, actually. We have a full moon coming up on the 17th. Okay. Oh, you know what, guys? I love Mercury retrograde, actually. Please do not look at Mercury retrograde as a bad thing. Mercury in retrograde is amazing. In fact, Mercury retrograde is the best day this is the best time to uncross yourself. And this is also a good time for love work too. Okay. All right, cool. Just make sure y'all get in ASAP so that I can get all of the supplies ordered in advance because we only have like 2 weeks left. Yeah, this is Mercury in retrograde is an excellent time. Like, I don't know why people. Yeah, Jill, that's the one. But it's more than just an aura cleansing, it's a chakra cleansing and balancing. It doesn't take anything away from you, it clears away the things that are blocking the chakras. It does. And then also, it's an etheric cleanse as well and protection. Okay. Also, I know y'all going to think that this is because this is opposite to what y'all have been taught, but starting something new is actually good during Mercury in retrograde. It is. Y'all think I'm joking. Y'all think that I'm bull crapping, but a lot of what they have taught you has been wrong. Okay. So Mercury in retrograde, it's good for new beginnings, but the reason why I don't know, I think it's a misunderstanding of it. But if you like, I'm actually excited for Mercury retrograde because that means that you can either, well, first of all, love reunion work is really good for Mercury retrograde. And then also, um, you know how like a lot of people are thinking I'd like to go back to when it was like this or when I felt like this or when that's actually very powerful for you to draw on the energies of the past and things that happened in the past. Okay. Absolutely. Absolutely. Jill, text me. Okay. Text me. Okay. Have you had a consult? I think you have had a consultation, haven't you, Jill? I think I've spoken to you before. Okay, I kind of figured that I've spoken to you before. So just text me. All that if you got any questions, just text me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm about to get off of here right now. Okay. All right, y'all. I will catch y'all later. All right. Peace, y'all. Bye bye.